I have a math exam next week and I will use AI to prepare for the exam. Let's start with the ChatGPT. And let's ask a simple question like why does the derivative represent the slope? As you see, ChatGPT gives me generic text answers which is hard to grasp and hard to answer. So let's continue with my AI, Crawler. To build the Crawler, I use the 11 Labs and generative AI combined uh, with the beautiful graphics inspired by the Through Blue One Brown. And let's start learning and ask the same question to the Crawler.
Let's begin by visualizing a continuous function such as fx equals sine x2 and selecting a specific point P on its curve. Now let's introduce another point Q on the curve, slightly offset from P, and draw a second line connecting these 2 points. The slope of this second line is found by calculating the change in y die divided by the change in x dx between P and Q. To determine the instantaneous slope at point P, we conceptually move point Q progressively closer to P. As Q approaches P, the second line rotates and becomes an increasingly accurate approximation of the curve's direction at P. In the limit, as dx.
For even better responses, we implemented 11 Labs speech engine. To use the speech engine, you click here and let's start asking a questions. For example, what is the matrix
Hello, how can I help you
multiplication?
today?
What is matrix multiplication?
Matrix multiplication is a fundamental operation in linear algebra. It involves multiplying two matrices to produce a third matrix. For this operation to be defined, the number of columns in the first matrix must be equal to the number of rows in the second matrix. The resulting matrix will have the number of rows of the first matrix and the number of columns of the second matrix.
Oh, thank you very much. Move on to the explanation.
You're welcome. To explain matrix multiplication, let's consider two matrices, A and B. If matrix A has dimensions m by n, meaning m rows and in columns, and matrix B has dimensions n by p, meaning n rows and p columns, then their product, matrix C, will have dimensions m by p. Each element in